Madrid right back in the thick of things over in La Liga after Barcelona continue to drop points. What will go on this weekend? We're going to take a look at it. All of it next. That's right, folks. Back once again with another prediction video today. It's all about match number 15. That's right, over in La Liga, and we'll get to it in a second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button. You want to stop shop for La Liga, Blackburn Rovers, World Football. We're going to here. Under one Ruski. That's right, the gap is just 4 points now between Barcelona, who are top, Real Madrid, who are second, and then we've got Atlético hot in pursuit. Of course, we could have a tasty title race on our hands once again over in Spain. We'll take a look at that in a minute. A big shout out to the members, you know who you are. Big shout out to the patrons, you know who you are, who of course continue to support the channel. What we're going to do now is though recap the results from last weekend, then kick on forward to the next round of games, but also bring you back up to date with, of course, our Super Brew. So let's get into it. Alrighty then, folks, let's take a look back at that last round of games then, shall we? Of course, here they are in the screen right about now. Getafe picking up a big win over Valladolid, 2-0 winners there. Valencia with a big 6-goal Bobby Dazzler with Real Betis winning 4-2 on the night against my better judgment. Atlético Madrid, though, picking up a 2-1 win over Alavés. We all saw that one coming. Mallorca with a 3-2 win over Las Palmas, who've been going, having a good bit of form of late, but that, of course, dented them in their tracks. Girona 4-1 winners over Espanyol, Celta Vigo and Barcelona. Drawn 2-2 in the end, as did Osasuna and Villarreal with a 2-2 draw. Sevilla, the 1-0 winners of Vallecano. Real Madrid with a big 3-0 away win against Leganés. And Bilbao with a 1-0 win over my boys at Sociedad. That's right. Now, the table looks a little bit like this, guys. It is Barcelona top of the pops by 4 points clear of Real Madrid, who, of course, are in hot pursuit. Atletico Madrid just 1 point further adrift, who can't be considered out of it as well. Then the likes of Villarreal, Bilbao, Osasuna still hanging in there. And then Girona, of course, starting to cook into gear as well. Valladolid, Espanyol, and Valencia going down right now. But of course, Valencia do have a couple of games in hand on their other halves. Meanwhile, so go look then at the old Super Brew. Now, this is from the last week, and the last week alone. Hans Wurst picking up top bills there, 13 points. Respect to the Weller, who's in second spot as well. Xander's creeping in there in bronze. That's for the week. Where did I got 5 points. I did pretty shit. Very close to the wooden spoon, giving a Macca this time around. What about the top bills in the old leaderboard? It is Xander's with 139.5, which is 1 point clear over Music 1207, who drops down to number 2 in the pecking order. O'Connor is in third with Worsty, making a big move into 4th place right now. It is still wide open. Anyone's guess, anyone's game, including me, who is down to 60 for the moment. Of course, I'm just cooking, just going under the radar. And of course, if you do see your name in there, please smash your like, please smash your subscribe if you don't see your name, because you're thinking, what the hell, why am I not in there? Well, of course, don't forget you can get your name in there by doing this, of course, and that is using the link down below. It's all on the screen there. Piece of piss. We're still taking names. You might not necessarily win the thing, but you could. Well, yeah, I'm not saying you can't win the thing, because it's definitely mathematically possible to win the thing. But of course, you could feature week in, week out as a new predictor of the future. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Let's take a look at the future, because these are the games. That's right. They're coming at you thick and fast. And we have a stang packed or gang packed, ram packed. I don't even know what you want to say. Weekend of action coming at you over in Spain. And we'll start with the top of the shop. Valencia going to Mallorca. That's right, coming at you on the 29th of November at the Mallorca Estadi. That's right, that is the 29th of November to you and I. Mallorca under Yogodo Araste. Just 1 win the last 4 for them, 42% form, sitting in 8th. 21 points on the board up against Valencia, who are cooking right now, just 1 defeat in the last 6. They're in 18th spot, though, with 10 points all season long. They've played each other 40 times since 1997. 11 wins for Mallorca, 18 wins for Valencia. There's been 11 draws between the two sides, including the last 2 back-to-back draws here, including a draw at Mallorca last time around in October 2023. It was a 1-1 draw there. Mallorca, though, on the back of that 3-2 win over Las Palmas. Valencia were in action midweek against Pala Escula, squeaking with a 1-0 win to get them through to the second round of the Copa del Rey. The bookies for this one, they go even Stevens edge Mallorca, 21-10 is the draw, 60-5 edge to Valencia. The hosts are favoured, not on my eyes, not in my watch. Going to go with a 0-0 draw. All eyes on that game as well on the 29th. Let's go into Saturday. It's Barcelona up against Las Palmas, coming at you at the Estadio Olympic Luis Companys. That's right, Hansi Flick's Barcelona sitting in top spot right now, 34 points on the board, 75% form for them right now, up against Las Palmas, down to 17th with 12 points to the name. They're on 67% form for them, winning 4 of the last 6. They played each other 12 times since the year 2000. 9 wins for Barcelona. We got no wins for Las Palmas. There's been 3 draws between the two sides. Barcelona winning back-to-back last season. Both games were in 2024, so this will be the 3rd match between these two sides in the calendar year. Barcelona looking to make 3 on a spin as well. They are, of course, buoyed on by that big 3-0 winners of Brest Cheeky over in the Champions Legos. Las Palmas losing to Mallorca last time around over in La Liga as well. The bookies, though, 6-1 on is your Barcelona, 7-1 is the draw, 11-1 is your long shots. Las Palmas ain't going to happen, guys. Going to go with another 3-0 win. Barcelona taking the points. Alavés will go to Leganés, coming at you on Saturday, November the 30th, as well at the Estadio de Mendoza. Alavés under Luis Garcia. They sit 16th right now, 13 points to the name, 2 wins of the last 6. But up against Leganés under Borja Jimenez, they are 14th right now, and they're rocking a 50% for winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6 matches. Played 23 times since 1996. 6 wins for Alavés, 5 for Leganés, 12 draws between the two sides. Last time they played, it was a back-to-back win for Alavés. Of course, they did the double over Leganés, and that was when they were in Liga 2, or should we say the Segundo Division, back in the 22-23 campaign. Alavés on the back of that 2-1 loss to Atlético Madrid. Leganés losing to Real Madrid last time around. Now, the bookies odds for this one, Alavés are 4-3 on for the victory, so 12-5 the draw, 50-4 is your long shots to Leganés. It could be a tight one, this one. But I think I'm going to go with Alavés to take it. 2-1 winners at home. Ain't no problem there. Meanwhile, Espanyol taking on Celta Vigo, also on Saturday, November the 30th. They have played 50 times since 1994. 16 wins for Espanyol, 17 wins for Celta Vigo. There's been 17 draws, of course. But Espanyol all the way down to 19th with just 10 points for the campaign, just 1 win in 5. Up against Celta Vigo under Claudio Giraldes. They are 11th, 18 points for the campaign, and beat now in the last 4 matches. But this match takes place at the RCD Stadium. When the last time they played at this very venue, it was a 3-1 win for Celta Vigo back in March 2023. Oh, wow. Whoa. Espanyol are unbeaten against, actually, they're not unbeaten against them. They're coming into this on the back of that heavy defeat to Girona. In fact, they've conceded 7 goals in the last 2 games combined. Celta Vigo on the back of successive draws against Barcelona and Real, but some heavy hitters there. The odds for this one, 11-5 is your Espanyol, 12-5 is the draw, 6-5 is your away win. Celta Vigo are favoured here handsomely. Can't separate them from me. 1-1 in the end. Let's go to Valladolid. That's, of course, also on Saturday, November the 30th. Valladolid and the Paulo Pelazano, they are rock bottom with 20th with 9 points to the campaign. They're on 42% form, though. The Uruguayan with just, what we're looking at here, 1 win in the last 4 up against Atlético Madrid under Diego Simeone, who's an Argentinian, of course, sitting in 3rd, 29 points for the campaign, 6 wins on the bounce in all competitions and all venues. And they have played each other 38 times since 1993. 8 wins of Valladolid, 25 wins for Atlético. There's been 5 draws between the two sides, but the last time they have played at this venue, which is, of course, the José Zorrilla, it was a 5-2 win for Atlético Madrid back in April 2023. And, of course, they've won 5 on the bounce, scoring what we're looking at 10 goals in the last 3 games combined against them. Valladolid on the back of a 6-0, no, they're not. Valladolid on the back of a 2-0 loss to Getafe. Atletico on the back of a 6-0 win over Sparta Prague in the Champions League. That's hot off the press there, guys. The odds here, 19-4 is your Valladolid. 5-3 on is your Atletico, and 14-5 the draw. Yep, going to go with another 2-0 win. Atletico are in this title race. They're going under the radar thus far, but hey, just keep an eye on these guys. Keep an eye on them. They, of course, are the real deal. Not the Villarreal deal, but they are the real deal. Anyway, Villarreal are taking on Girona this coming Sunday, the 1st of December. Get your advent calendars out. It's at the Estadio de Salamanca. Marcelino's Villarreal. They are 4th right now, 25 points on the board. They're on 67% form for them, unbeaten in the last 5. Against Girona, 7th, 21 points on the board. This, of course, is one of the games of the day here. 4 wins the last 5 for Girona, and they've played each other 13 times since 2004. 8 wins for Villarreal, 5 wins for Girona. There's been 0 draws. Last time around at this very venue, it was a 2-1 win for Girona back in September 2023. Girona, though, on the back of that 4 win of Espanyol. Villarreal picking up a 2-2 draw against Osasuna. Girona are playing Sturm Graz in the Champions League, I think, today. So that might be a benefactor or a contributor to form. 65 on is your Villarreal, 35 5 is the draw. 60-5 is your draw. This is a tight one, but I'm going to back Villarreal. 3-1 win. They, of course, are something else on the Marcelino these days. Meanwhile, Real Madrid taking on Getafe. Coming at you also Sunday, December the 1st. Carlo Ancelotti's Real Madrid sitting in second right now. 30 points on the board. 67% form up against Getafe under Pepe Bordolas, who are also on 50% form for them. 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6. 15th in the table. 13 points for the campaign. They've played each other 39 times since 2004. 29 wins for Real Madrid. 6 wins for Getafe. 4 draws between the two sides. Madrid doing the double over Getafe last season, including a 2-1 win at the Bernabeu when these two sides last played here. Madrid on the back of a 3-0 win over Leganés. They are taking on Liverpool tonight. What a game that will be. Meanwhile, Getafe picking up a 3-0 win over Manises over in the Copa del Rey first round. That was last night as well. The odds for this one, we're looking at, what are we looking at here? We're looking at 3-1 on for Madrid, 30-2 Getafe, 92. The draw, going to go with a 4-1 win, big win for Real Madrid to close in on Barcelona once again. Vallecano up against Bilbao coming at you also December the 1st. That's right, played each other 34 times since 1993. 6 wins for Vallecano, 18 wins Bilbao, 10 draws between the two sides. Vallecano are in 13th, 16 points on the board under Inguero Perez. Back-to-back defeats though for them up against Bilbao and Ernesto Valverde, who sit 5th, 23 points to their name on 75% form for them at the moment. Taking place over at the Estadio del Vallecas, and they last played at this venue. It was a 1-0 win for Bilbao back in May 2024. Bilbao did the double over Vallecano last season without conceding a goal. In fact, they go 3 games back. Vallecano have yet to breach the Bilbao defence. Bilbao on the back of the 1-0 win over Real Sociedad. Vallecano losing to Sevilla most recently. The odds for this, 7-4 Vallecano, 13-8 is your Bilbao, 21-10 is the draw. We're going to go with a 1-0 win on the road here. Bilbao taking the points and moving the chains possibly into the top 4. We'll see. Sociedad up against Real Betis coming out of the Real Arena. Emmanuel Alguacil's Sociedad sit 10th right now, 18 points in the campaign. They're rocking 50% form for them at the moment, winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6. Real Betis under Manuel Pellegrini, they sit 9th with 20 points for them. Just 1 defeat in the last 6, but that 1 defeat was last time around. Meanwhile, they played 55 times since 1994. 18 wins for Sociedad, 19 wins for Real Betis. There's been 18 draws between the two sides. And the last played at this very venue, it was a 0-0 draw way back in December 2023, around about this time last season-ish. In fact, the host side has yet to win this game in a long, long time. You got to go back to 2021 for the home side to be victorious. That's when Real Betis beat Sociedad 4-0 in La Liga at their own backyard. Sociedad, though, on the back of that 1-0 loss over Bilbao, they'll take on Ajax this week in the old European affair. Real Betis losing to Valencia last time around. They'll take on Malada Boloachev in their respective European competition as well. Sociedad 5-4 on for the victory. 3-1 is your Betis. 29-10 is the draw. It could be a draw. Smells like a draw. Going with a draw. Goal fest 2-2 on the night. And then we wrap it all up here, boys, with Sevilla hosting Osasuna. This one's quite spicy as well on Monday, December the 2nd. The Sevilla under Garcia Permenta down to 12th at the moment. 18 points to the campaign. 3 wins, 3 defeats over the last 6 up against Osasuna and Vincenzo Moreno. 58% form for them right now. They sit 6th, 22 points for the campaign. They have played each other 51 times since 1993. 21 wins for Sevilla, 16 wins for Osasuna. 14 draws between the two sides, including back-to-back draws between these two sides, both at Osasuna and, of course, at this very venue, which is the Ramon Sanchez Piguan last time around. Sevilla with a 1-0 win over Vallecano. We got Osasuna drawing with Villarreal as well last time around. The odds for this one, we're looking at Sevilla 11-10 for the victory, 12-5 the draw. 12-5 is also your away win, Osasuna. Sevilla might edge this one, I think. 2-1 winners, yes. Looking at the stats, looking at the numbers, it just all rolls into a home victory. 2-1 winners. Sevilla to take the points and move the chains. This is the link for the prediction league. Get involved, get invested, and of course, I'll see you on that other side. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like. Catch you later. We're just about done.